Like your job has like customer like staff loyalty for it. That's what that means.
That means they give a crap.
To a fault.
And they also crap.
They love their employees.
Well, no, they don't.
I was about to say, the pandemic also proved that, no, they don't. Pandemic proved a lot of things. That was one of them.
Oh, well, whatever.
Look, it is what it is.
You're still loved here, Pork.
I got a fupa. I got a fupa and parachute pants. But I will be president again in August. Believe me.
Okay. So wait, just out of curiosity, does maybe this is more of a question for Janelle. If you have like a chronic cough and you have to wear a mask all the time, does that kind of like, because I feel like I'm just kind of coughing germs into my face all the time. Does that make it worse? Does that kind of like increase the likelihood that I keep this cough for a longer period of time?
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically,
I just wanted to confirm.
Basically,
I know
the situation.
I had this situation happen to me like 2 or 3 years ago, or I had like a really bad cough, and I wore a surgical mask then. You know, before the pandemic.
Wow, trend setting before it was a trend.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I had a bad cough, and I had to keep working anyway. So, to make sure I didn't get other people sick, and since I'm working around
It's
food.
the same thing as if you were sick and you don't change your toothbrush after you start to get better, you can possibly reinfect yourself.
Oh, wow, I'm guilty of that.
Yeah. It's not...
Wait, what about your toothbrush exactly?
If you're...
So, okay, if you have a common cold or you're sick of some sort, you're supposed to... Any product that goes in your mouth that you use on the daily, or like your pillowcases, so your pillowcases, toothbrush, sheets, all of it's supposed to be either tossed like your toothbrush or washed like your sheets, because you have the possibility of reinfecting yourself, because germs can stay on those surfaces for a hot minute. So are you using the same mask, or are you putting on a new mask every day?
I'm changing. I'm changing the masks. They're not.
That means he uses the same one.
Kind of like those. I got them out of CVS. They're not necessarily the greatest quality. I'm not gonna lie. But
you have N95, don't you?
I do, but I've actually used them quite a bit. And yeah, they've been overused at this point.
So as long as you're changing them relatively often, it should be fine. The percentage of you reinfecting yourself is very low.
Okay.
Now, if you do sneeze in one, you need to immediately change it, because that's just...
Can I just say, even during the pandemic, if I had to sneeze, I would pull down the mask and, still do it in my arm, but I would not sneeze in the mask. I don't know if anybody was sneezing in masks.
I've done it.
Oh, God.
But I would immediately go change my mask.
But what I'm saying, okay, if it's like a paper mask, but like I have a lot of cloth masks that I keep. Now, obviously, I could just throw it in the wash, but if that's the only one I have on me at the time, I wouldn't be in a bind. So I would never sneeze in my masks. I would always pull them down, still do it within my arm so it wouldn't fly everywhere, and then gingerly put the mask back on.
I don't think I get enough warning to do that.
My sneezes take a long time to come out my body.
I get a...
Diarrhea is a different story. I don't get a lot of warning for that.
And it's bad.
A lot of times I feel them when I'm like in the middle of getting really busy, and usually it's like right when my hands are really dirty and I don't want to touch my face. So usually I just kind of like try really hard to hold it in, and I feel like my heart stops for like a brief second.
So do not hold it in. That's
don't do
actually,
that.
Proven study-wise to be very bad. A person has actually shot fluids back into their brain and has caused themselves brain damage from the pressure and the fluid. I myself ruptured an eardrum doing it, so don't do it.
You also just look stupid.
I mean...
Okay, well...
It's just dangerous. And Making himself laugh.
Hey, knock knock.
Who's there?
Europe.
Europe who?
I am not a poo.
Poopapalooza.
Where's Abu?
Poopapalooza. Safe word.
See
Poopapalooza.
Poopapalooza.
On my way now.
Oh.
I'm coming over after I get off of work Friday. I'm coming.
Knock knock.
No.
Knock knock.
No.
Do it again. Knock knock.
Who is there?
I eat mop.
I eat mop poo.
You eat your poo? Where is it?
Forget it. I'm coming tonight.
Poopapalooza!
Poopapalooza somebody. Poopapalooza.